Hey YouTubers, this is Steve from Slayer 3-in-1. It's been a long time since I produced a video because I was a bit pissed off with the communist state that I was living in. I just picked up and had to move out of there because of my frustration with the state and all the stupid laws that they pass that do not allow the freedom to the Second Amendment believers. So this is the XD Mod 2. I use it more for my bedside firearm. It's a 9mm chambered, 16 rounds in the mag and one in the spout. Excellent handgun for also using as a service pistol and also for taking it to the range. So for those of you who have not seen this before, empty weight wise is about 27.5 ounces. It's got a fiber optic sight on top, so it's got a 3-dot sight image, but the front post is basically a red fiber optic. Like all XDs, they have the striker fire detection, and it's got the magazine release on both sides, and it's got the safety trigger like the Glocks, similar to that. This has got a nice bitone finish. That means a sort of brush finish on top. This is a 4-inch model, and let me make sure I unload this for you. I always carry defensive rounds in my mag. Hornady, perfect rounds for home defense. Nice clean feet ramp, and I also have what you call night light on the Picatinny rail, plus also it's got laser. Especially for night application, you really need to have a flashlight, and the laser more for shooting from a low radius distance, point and shoot kind of concept, right? You're not bringing up the sights in the middle of the night. You're just pointing where the laser points and then fire. So you need to make sure your laser's calibrated correctly when you go into the range, so that you have that packed down well. So if you look at the height of this, it's about 5.5 inches, and it's got a the barrel itself is a 1 in 10 twist, and the length of this firearm from end to end is about 7.3 inches, and it's got a very narrow grip in comparison to some of the other pistols out there. Width wise is about 1.3, and as I said, it comes with 16 round mags, so it's nice smooth stainless finish, so you can buy as many of this and keep it as spare magazines when you're going to battle. The person that wins the battle is, number one, the person that can shoot at a target accurately at high speeds, and number two, somebody that basically has the amount of ammunition with them to basically sustain the battle. So if you're a lousy shot, you're going to basically use up all your ammos and you're going to lose the battle. If you basically are a good shot, you should be able to end the battle with 1 or 2 mags. But I always carry basically additional mags with me, just in case I needed more, right? Nothing like having more with you when you go into battle. And the definition of battle here is basically, as I mentioned to you, this is my bedside pistol. So basically, when you're going in the dark, you need to make sure that your light is basically used sparingly to sweep and clear rooms, or to basically make sure that you can see what you're shooting at. 90% of the time when people basically have only laser in it, it's a very dangerous proposition because you cannot see anything with just a plain laser in a pitch dark environment. So you need both the light and laser to help you sweep your house. The other thing that I have on this particular pistol, I love pack my rubber grips. I put that in all my battle handguns that I have. Can it be Springfield or Glock or any of the other barrel rifles that handguns that I have, like Beretta. They all have this pack my grips. Beautiful. Or even a Smith & Wesson M&P, I still put a pack my. Gives you a good grip, and especially when you have a polymer frame, as your hand gets moist and sweaty, you need something to make sure you're gripping onto it, and having a pack my rubberized grip, it gives you the perch that you need to hold it tight and fight during a battle. So to field disassemble this pistol like any of the other XDs, you basically have to press the grip safety, lock the pistol to the back, make sure that the magazine is clear, there's no rounds in the chamber, and then this is the disassembly lever in the front. You just sweep it to 12 o'clock. Once you sweep it to 12 o'clock, you release the slide and pull the trigger in a safe direction, and out it comes. So you have the captured double spring like the Glocks do. Everybody sort of moved towards this double spring concept like the Glocks Gen 4s. You have this, and then you have the barrel. It's got a Melonite finish on the barrel itself. It's a 4-inch barrel. Putting it back in, it's the same concept. You put this back in the same way. Put in the Recoil guide rod. Make sure this is properly seated in the lug. If you don't have that properly seated, when you pull the gun back together again, the slide and the frame, it'll get jammed. Okay, so make sure you put it in correctly. Lock it back to the back. Bring the lever down. Release the slide one more time. Check it works. Pull in the safe direction. And that's basically how easy it is to make sure it's successful. Okay. So any of you basically interested in getting a nice bedside gun or a range gun or a safe gun for going out and shooting and having fun at the range, or using it as a service pistol. I've not seen any of the police forces having this yet. Majority of the police forces that I service, majority of them have the 6-hour. If the agency has got money, the agencies that go cheaper will go with a Glock, and some of the smaller agencies, they have contracts with Beretta, so they might have a PX4 Storm type of pistol. So the three main pistols that I see out there in the law enforcement side of the world, and Smith & Wesson, even smaller than the Beretta collection that some of the police forces have. But Glock, you can find them in most agencies, and the agencies that have money will go with it. Alright, YouTubers, you have a good time, and do subscribe, comment, and support my channel. Thank you.